I don't get it. And they only used those in that scene. After that initial destroy all of France, you don't see it again. They launch one of the warheads at the Eiffel Tower. It eats part of it and falls. And then the people who saved the entire city from being eaten by tiny robotic thingies in a big green cloud, they're arrested and forbidden to come back to France, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, since, well... so just overall, the movie kind of had some pretty bad dialogue, some poor acting, and just some kind of trashy things. There was a lot of mixed elements that I saw. I saw so many different Star Wars references. Snake Eyes was cool. He was pretty much the white versus black, like opposite, like whatever, yin and yang, I don't know. But they were fighting, and they showed flashbacks of when they were kids and how they never got along, and they always wanted to like kill each other or something. But like it was pretty much Storm Shadow was always picking on Snake Eyes when they were young, and so Snake Eyes is like super angry. But they have a ninja fight at the end, and this was the part that killed me. They were fighting in this long, like, cylinder area with, like I guess, floors or whatever, areas where they could just walk across, and lightning was coming down it, and they were sword fighting, and Storm Shadow takes his two katanas, and he, like, locks them together at the butt of the handle into pretty much a dual-sided katana. I was thinking, no, Darth Maul. And I leaned over to my friend and I was like, if he falls off that cylinder thing to his death, then, you know, I'm done with this. And Snake Eyes cuts him up, stabs him, and he falls off the cylinder thing and lands in some ice water, whatever. The bad chick that Duke ended up knowing, they were engaged, and they had kind of a crappy twist at the end. I don't want to spoil too much, but it was like really, especially like the end of the movie, the weird Dr. Evil guy like declares himself Cobra, and then the guy who's in charge of Mars Industries like gets his face burnt, so he puts his ancestor's helmet on and he's like, and you are Destro, and we shall rule. And then they try to get away, but then the Joes just catch him and put him in like this super prison thing. So it was like the rise of absolutely nothing. They didn't really do anything worthwhile, except for there was a plot that involved the president. That I'm not going to spoil too much for you. That they did leave the movie open for a sequel. I'll put it that way. You know, so overall, I'd have to give this movie like a 5 out of 10. Just, you know, it was very stereotypical, and you know, there was nothing in that surprised me or excited me. Some of the CGI, it was a CGI fest, yes, but some of the CGI just wasn't that good, in my opinion. A lot of it looked like video game graphics. It was too shiny, too, like, it looked fake. A lot of it looked really fake. So I thought the movie was going to be geared towards a little bit of older people, just a little bit, but this movie was probably good for maybe like 12 or 14-year-old boys, but like I said, 5 out of 10, you know, movie wasn't that good. So if you've seen the movie and want to let me know what you thought of it, leave a question in my comment box, or you can send me a personal message or leave a comment on my channel, video response, anything you want, and subscribe for future videos. Thanks for watching. One thing I do want to say is that I will likely be posting some of the raw footage when I went up to the theater with some of my friends. We kind of had a couple episodes of some random stuff that happened. So we'll be making fun of some of the stereotypical things that we saw, so look out for that as well.